number one question we're hearing right now: hey Matt, how's the market? Hey Matt, how's business? And it's a really great question. Hey, this is Matt Vigil Home Team, Start Company Realtors, and just want to kind of address that question here briefly and just talk about what we're actually seeing out there. It's kind of an interesting market, of course. We all know that the Safer at Home order has been in place and has been extended. Now the Badger bounce back has come into play, and some of the things have actually opened in the last, or will be opening tomorrow. It's kind of an interesting time, and people are curious about what the market looks like, what real estate looks like in general. And what we're seeing right now, and after talking to colleagues and talking to our president Dave Stark, we're really seeing a lot, kind of a divide, and most of that divide is between people who want to move or wanted to move and people who need to move or have to move. There's still people moving into Madison area, Dane County area for jobs, and so those people have to move, whereas there are some people who just wanted a bigger house or wanted a better situation or wanted a different school district or whatever the case might be there, and those people aren't necessarily moving right now, or they're holding off, and they're saying, well, maybe we'll look at it next year, or maybe we'll wait and see what happens. And we've dealt with a number of those as well. We've also dealt with people who, a doctor that's moving in to the Madison area, some people whose leases are ending and had planned to move this summer anyway, and so they're still actively out there looking. Other examples as well. So there's still those people that have to move, and what we're seeing mostly is there's a divide between the 350 and less purchase price, and then the 350 and greater purchase price. And for those that are under the 350, and that's kind of a loose number, it might be 325, it might be 375, but what we're seeing is those that are in the low 300s and less are moving still quickly. And we're still short on inventory. We needed something to slow us down. We had no idea that it was going to be this, but we are seeing a little bit of a slowdown, but some of it is actually equally slowing down. So some sellers are not putting their house on the market because they don't have to. Some buyers are waiting as well, and so we're seeing kind of a equalization of that. And so we still are short on inventory, especially in those lower price points. And so we're still seeing multiple offer situations. We're still seeing competitive situations. We've seen some sight unseen offers. Though all of those things are coming into play, especially in that 300 and lower range, 325 and lower range. What we're seeing a lot more of in the greater than 350 is people are kind of slowing down, and that might be because they already, the people that are purchasing those homes, they already own a home, and they're kind of those ones that are holding off, the want to move type people. We're not really sure exactly what the reason is for it, but there's still some activity there as well. It's just on a lesser scale. Not uncommon, not dissimilar to what we had last year. I think that number was more around the $300,000 mark last year, where things kind of stood out, but it's kind of become even lesser as far as demand. Now, the houses that are hot are still hot. Even if it's above that $350,000 range, if there's a house that's really desirable to people, they're still out there. There's still buyers out there buying them. So if you want to get more deeper into the weeds a little bit more, happy to have a conversation with you. But this is kind of just a quick snapshot of what we're seeing in the Dane County market and South Central Wisconsin generally. But happy to have a conversation. This is Matt Vigil Home Team. Stay safe. Stay at home if you can, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.